Wagwan, mate.
Wagwan G. I say, part one I'm the wall.
But before you see, are you proud of yourself? What you did to your fans?
I sleep very well at night. Now, at some point, I thought I had sleep apnea.
How you go feel? You have what?
I thought I had sleep apnea. So consume.
Bravo, my nigga. No, sleep. I don't know. Say I want to mean
APNEA. Yeah, want to mean the.
Yeah, I got it, bro. Relax.
Yeah, but it can also get dangerous if you are not careful. You can go in your sleep.
Yeah, but at some point, then your fans figure say, my album name, yeah. And so then people, I saw people on the tier, people who are so much interested in what you do, just dragging you sometimes. Say, what are you trying to do? Are you into fashion now, or you are into music? Are you really taking the music thing seriously? Yeah, but the album is coming. But I'm just saying, from the album was done in 2023, and you
the first incarnation of it.
We really, really do not want to hear about the incarnation. Why did you sit on the album?
I didn't sit on it. If I got if I had my way, if all stars could be aligned, then immediately I'm done. I'll just release it.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I'm in a business in which the old adage of if a tree falls in the forest and nobody hears it, did it actually happen?
Nah.
Yeah. So dropping the music is, if I drop it and it doesn't do what it's supposed to, it just feels like I've wasted time, resources, and all the great support I get from people like you and all those other people. I have to always try my best to elevate. So it's always the challenge. And the bigger challenge is like, when you stick out like a sore thumb in an environment like this, you can't expect to do things the way everybody does it. It won't work for you.
Okay.
So you have to figure out new ways, new partnerships, etc. So that's always usually what I'm trying to figure out. So hopefully this is the album that makes me like filthy rich, so that, so that every song, every project I work on, I can be like, here's $1 million. Go and work this project. Because this is a business, and it comes with spending resources and trying to figure out how to make the thing go and all that. So, easy like that in that regard. The easiest part is actually making the music, and it's the part I like the most.
Yeah, but you come online and you see all these tweets and all these. I
definitely. I definitely know how to curate my social media experience.
Okay.
I won't even lie to you, and which is the perfect part. That's why I like Twitter. It's like, I can meet me room, I'll tweet. You think I'm there, but I am not. Look. The day that people don't actually care whether I'm releasing music or not is the day I should be worried. So I'm actually grateful. And my fans out there, you have a right. Bash me when I'm fooling, that you think I'm fooling. But yeah, so it's also mastering patience I actually don't naturally have.
But the album is coming.
13th.
The stars, they have aligned.
They have completely aligned. The stars have aligned. The planets are in full motion.
One of the stars, they named Mass Appeal.
Absolutely.
Okay, walk me through what happened. I've seen a video of you rapping to a Nas beat before.
That's that's actually wild. I think that was in 2008.
Yeah, then you be some slim
over Nas's why are you calling me a Fatih Bomo right now?
God damn it. And that's not what I'm trying to tell you.
Obolo 1, Obolo 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Yeah.
It's Obolo 2.
Yeah, Obolo 1, Obolo 2.
No problem. But right now, you are signed to Mass Appeal. What kind of collaboration idea for you, and because you are singing
Damn Music.
Yes.
Yeah. That singing Damn is still in existence.
Yeah. So what is the collaboration?
We did together. We're working together.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are working together.
Yeah.
So is it a distribution deal, or it's like
the details no need. It's just we're working together.
But how did it come about?
It came about, shout outs to one of the homies. I don't know, I haven't asked if I can mention his name, but shout outs to one of the homies who works for Orchard, and he put the play together. They were interested in, Mass Appeal has been interested in trying to be not just the American home of hip hop, but the global home of hip hop. And they've been moving great. Charlie, they have incredible presence in Asia now, in India, Pakistan, and a few others. They were looking to work in these parts, and you know, and yeah, my name came up and it makes too much sense. So when that connection was made, I think the relationship was built and solidified very quickly. It was like, you see how sometimes you go meet somebody like girl, and then some, after the first date, you are like, we go together. It was one of those ones.
So them see the material, and I said, nah, bro.
I mean, both ways. Like, just to make sense. After lunch, man, it made sense. Like, yo, let's do this together. Our thing is very aligned. Who is more hip hop and culture and these sides than me?
Okay, talk your shit.
Yeah,
talk your shit.
You bob. You understand? And then who's more that than mass appeal, and how can we hopefully make this a very fruitful relationship where it goes beyond like just niche, but like bigger global space. So it made sense.
You said in the freestyle I didn't have to dumb it down to get a mass appeal.
Yeah.
It means you maintain the composure and still got signed.
You understand?
and still got signed.
Well, that's part of it. And also just to actually the fact that I even have a fan base. It's crazy to me. Like when I came back, shout out to Bulldog. Bulldog, I go expose you for, not in a bad way.
Shatter's Bulldog.
Yeah. Shout out to Bulldog. I remember.
Wait, we are talking about Shatterwale's Bulldog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I didn't mean I expose you. I mean I did come talk something. But I remember Bulldog said something to me in 2013 when I won Ghana Music Awards. I don't say exactly what, but he was like, "Yo, you're in pole position, but you need to do And I laughed, because what you were saying made sense if it was somebody else, in terms of what people tend to do when they're in pole position to really get into the mainstream, right? But I didn't follow those kinds of routes, right? Whereas like I managed to build a different way, where it's like, yo, it looks different. I don't think that prior to me, anybody tried to build a career this way, where it's like you still could manage to be in the mainstream space in conversation.
Yeah, longevity.
Yeah, and it's beautiful seeing that a lot more of the younger ones are doing their own thing as well. So that line is really speaking to the fact that like, yo, it wasn't an easy build, but I didn't have to compromise. I didn't have to be salacious. I didn't have to create unnecessary controversy. I didn't have to do any of these things to be in the law, or to be in the space where my name is mentioned, where I can have a M.anifest, one of the premier festivals in Ghana in December.
Yeah.
All this kind of thing happened with a build from a fan base that really supported. So
okay,
yeah, I didn't have to compromise.
So you met Nas too. I saw the pictures.
Yeah, big up.
How was like the feeling like meeting someone? I don't know if you have. He had inspired your flow, or your delivery.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Nas is like one of my favorite MCs.
He's like a god MC. He's the god. So right now between you and I, who is the god MC?
I beg you, young farmer.
No, but on Instagram, Nas's Instagram name is the god MC.
Is it?
Yeah,
I
it is.
think so. It's Nasir Jones, no?
Hey, wait. No.
You see, because you're shouting the makeup thing, so.
Oh,
no. No. But he's been referred to as.
Yeah.
No, without getting to. No. Big up. I mean, it was an incredible honor to definitely, meet Nas. I think I met him in London. No, I think I know.
Yeah.
And it's dope. Shout outs to Peter as well for Mass Appeal. They're just great people who like are for the culture, for the music, pro music, and really are just down to make things bigger. So, Nas is an advertisement, incredible aura. Charlie, the man is legendary and still doing incredible things. The last 6 albums he dropped with Hit Boy, mad, So, it's a true privilege to like sort of.
And it took him like a very long time to get a Grammy.
But who cared? Because
I don't think he cared. But he wanted, eventually.
For him, like your favorite. Everybody that's your favorite speaks on a Nas, you know what I mean, and their influence. I even saw Mace recently was talking about the people who modeled his thing after, and he mentioned Nas as one of those people.
Yeah.
Who else? I mean, you heard Kendrick's Man in the Garden. That's after Nas's One Mic. I mean, incredible, man. I don't have to say much. People who know me know. Those times when Ether and Takeover came, everybody knew where I stood.
So you have always been a Nas person.
Definitely. Yeah, so it's just incredible that coming to become an adult and then just sort of being able to
be in the same space.
Yeah, just in kind of respectful terms and all that kind of stuff, and just chop it up. It's dope. It's super dope, but Charlie.
Yeah.
We're not here for the fanfare.
Yeah.
We're not here for the pictures and to come and tell you that we met this person. No, now is Jumana. That if you want the matter, we need
a Jumana album name.
You understand?
It's the album New Road and Guava Trees.
Yes, sir.
New Road and Guava Trees. You've dropped the album cover, and the album cover they stand on guava.
Yeah.
I said we want more commission, baby. Are you the commissioner general now?
Yes, I am the commissioner general.
What are we commissioning?
We're commissioning a new road. Okay. The new road.
Where is it leading you to?
Yes, I've been doing this for a while. So for me to make moves, I need to take a new road, right? And then guava trees, because the guava tree just reminds me of trying to make a fruitful climb. You understand? So that'd be what I did in my life right now. But it's also triggered by obviously Medina New Road and the guava tree I grew up with. But it's not literally referring to that. It's just a trigger.
So I mean, when I was breaking down the song, I said the Medina one, but I didn't. They take this side. So you people for not make it look like I got it.
No. You understood the premise. What triggered it is a personal memory. It's a personal thing. But I wasn't taking the literal meaning. I wasn't taking the literal meaning. I was really looking at really the fact that the fact that I'm still in this and doing it beautifully is partly because I always try and figure out how to take a new road. And this is a new chance to take a new road. And when I named the album this, I didn't link that with Master P. I didn't do many things, but it's almost like I forecasted to you, Bob. So this is a new road, guava trees, fruit thing, you get me? So I'm excited about that.
I think I saw a tweet from you where you said most of the things that you say in your song, they are like prophecies.
Yeah.
He always manifest at some.
Yeah,
wow.
That's why I'm literally about to talk about how I made $1 billion. Because immediately I say it, it go come. Yeah, no.
So you have to say it.
Yeah.
Because if it is happening, it's
they are prophecies. It's incredible. I actually have noticed that, and it shows you the power of the tongue as well.
True.
And also the mind, the manifestation be real. Yeah. So excited for this album.
So how many songs are on there?
14.
14.
Yes.
Okay. Features.
Oh, it features me, my big nose. My big lips, my ears. Don't worry about features. When you hear you hear who's on it. We don't worry about those things. We've reached
Are we getting a NAS collaboration?
He said we've reached the part of my.
We getting a NAS collaboration?
We've reached the part of. I've told you that you name their more kind of answer. We reached the part of my thing where it's like I'm a trusted source for music.
Okay.
So when you listen, just listen and enjoy. If it's just me on the entire album,
we go still listen to it.
Exactly. So don't worry.
But I mean, for the people out there, like they will maybe like
they are worrying too much. When you hear
they worry about the wrong
things, bro. Wrong things.
But is Hang My Boots going to be on the album?
Yeah, it's on there.
If it is going to be on the album, is the album having that kind of the lover boy manifest theme? Because Hang My Boots is you saying bodies there everywhere, but you pay.
No, that's why I threw it out first, so that when you get the other stuff, you've gotten the smooth one already.
Okay.
But other things, no, the Nemo.
So are we rapping now? What are we doing?
We're making beautiful music. You see, I'm actually realizing, Kwadwo, that even though my albums are like one lineage, it's one tree, I don't think I have two albums that sound alike.
Okay.
And I'm confident this doesn't sound like any of the others either. Yeah, but my DNA is very strong in it. You understand?
Your DNA is very strong.
It's very strong in it.
I read to go
I don't know. I mean, somebody said on Twitter that Charlie, this one, they answered they were the Agbada manifest they did fear.
Yeah, because that'd be
money
the vibe.
Be the guy between Benz and Okada.
Yeah.
Money can afford you a 3-piece Agbada.
Yeah.
Until Omojiga.
But because right now the rollout Musan Crawford
Commissioner General. Yeah. Man, I'm so happy this album. This is the first album I've released the first half of the year. Have you noticed?
Okay.
All of them usually are the second half.
So this okay.
So it's a real new road I'm taking. Can you feel it?
Now,
yes.
album them, you know, they break down. Because
no album, I have to let you do the breakdown by yourself.
I'm dead.
I can't break it down because like I have
14 songs. We will do it in a episode. Today 2 songs.
Yeah. But one of the dopest things I'll tell you first. It's not even a secret, but I think I was going to say it the day before release, but you can release it whenever. You know, this album came out when I woke up one day. It was in January 2023 or something. I was like, yo, I'm going to do an album I want to release in the summer. I'm really feeling inspired. I'm doing a lot of music. And I'd gotten logged in with a producer I'd worked with some years ago.
Mike Mills.
Budo.
Oh, Budo, okay.
Budo produced Safa, Kilimanjaro, a lot of Immigrant Chronicles.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and he's also done his journey. He's done stuff for Doja Cat, Malcolm. Well, he's done his thing. So we hadn't worked together in like 14 years, but we linked up. So I gave him a call. We're like, yo, I think Fui was also talking about like, Charlie, maybe you should work with this guy again. And then we're like, okay, cool. So I literally just traveled to Seattle and LA. So him and I for like 3 weeks to 4 weeks synced in, and that's when the album was done. So literally, it was a Sankofa moment. It's like going back to an old producer. There are other producers on it. Obviously, Mike does stuff on it, drum roll. But Budo and I really sat down and really made this album happen within 3 weeks.
So it means if you go soak, Budo produced which?
He produced Safa. People know.
We just on the
So if he did like 5-6 songs on Immigrant.
So if you go soak,
Over and Under was Budo.
Yeah, we could get like what's the idea of what is happening?
We have grown.
Okay.
We have grown, but I'm just saying there's a version of this that feels like, yo, 2 people who started off this journey, not together, but in our early days, and I've grown over years, over a decade, and then re-linking up and making magic. Shout outs to my guy Budo, man. Love you, bro.
Like how many songs did he produce on the album?
He was involved in every song.
Oh, okay.
So there are songs that he produced just himself, but even songs that other people produce, he co-produced on it. So even the ones that I've released so far, he did co-production on. So Hang My Boots, for instance, Guilty Beats, and then Budo brings something to it.
Okay.
Puff, the Caveman. And
you work with Guilty Beat on this particular?
Yeah, for Hang My Boots.
Oh, Hang My, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then Drummer is on this one as well. Mike Mills is on this one as well. And a couple other Yankee.
Drumroll did a Bear.
Drumroll is wild, man.
Drumroll.
I think that he might have done the hardest track on this album too.
The
rap one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Drumroll is a problem.
We go wait.
Drumroll is a problem.
But you see, when artists they can't release albums, they say then day some mood inside. You go, I'm anxious. I'm this and that. How you feeling? We have like a few days to like the grand commissioning. How you commissioning? Yeah, the grand.
I'm just really.
Are you chilled, laid back, just waiting to see?
I'm working 24/7.
Okay.
Well, I'm sleeping well still though.
Okay.
So 24/7 yeah, intro. I'm working 16/7. Doing stuff, doing a lot of content with my people. Shout out to Nasu, Souza, and all those guys. Yeah, just kind of churning out things.
Souza.
Yeah,
that's my guy.
Yeah,
I love him.
Souza Hadjin.
Yeah,
Souza is hilarious. You know Souza is funny,
bro.
He's so hilarious, man. Souza is hilarious. He's talented.
We play game. I can't. Yeah, but he's Souza, like
he's that guy. Talented as well. I'm so fortunate. I think across every part of my creative work, I work with some of the most talented people who are also just very goal-driven and to a certain extent selfless, even if it's business relationship. It's selfless. We feel, Souza go come house and we go sit and then Souza ask we they come chop the jollof. He say no, he doesn't. He if the thing no be hot, you can't reheat it.
Wait, yeah. You get that thing. Yeah. Ed can't tell we this thing about that. Yeah.
But anyway, all that to say, I have a good rapport though. Yeah. And all these people work at the highest level. Mike Mills. Mike Mills is one of the most reliable people, most talented.
Yeah. The freestyle he was.
Yeah. So he's also produced on the album. Also records me a lot. So it's like, Mike is like
Mike, that's ordinary Gary and beans.
Charlie, when they Gary now, when they beans.
Yeah, because viciously insane problem, bro.
Mike, yeah, cocoa and beans.
Cocoa and every production, yeah, Mike knows.
Mike is so hard.
Yeah, he's cool.
Actually, did I say drum roll the hardest? He might have been Michael. We're dropping a trailer in a bit, and I think that
the album
Mike.
trailer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but look, I'm excited because, like I said, it's a new road. It's still much easier for me to create, and it's crazy to me because I've been doing this for a long time. But like, the creativity is much easier now than even before. Like, I don't have to record every day, but when I record, I can record a bunch of songs. I'm just able to do what I want to do. My intentions and what the results are closer in shape and form. And I'm very grateful for that, bro. It's incredible. Like some of these freestyles and things you see that I do with Mike, bro, we go into the studio and we create everything from scratch. All of them, actually. And it will be based off an idea. I haven't come with pre-writtens, etc. And we get it done in a very good time. Speed doesn't matter, guys. It's really about quality. But I'm saying I've reached that point where it's like, I've really gotten, I don't know, I'm still very inspired. I'm so good. We're so good at what we do that we're able to knock it out. Same with Buddha, bro. Like, as I stay there, we start the morning. This album was recorded between like 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Like almost 9 to 5-ish. Because I know partner they chill. In you remember, so now me my day. And then drama, you're just my day.
Oh yeah. Actually, we are not saying this. Listen, we don't judge. We don't judge.
Yeah, but you know, we get into the studio. Same with Mike. Either Mike or Buddha. I'm in the studio with them. Just like we go chop it up. So I might be there from 10 to 12. Not right. We haven't started. But when we start, the next thing you know, 3 songs, 4 songs. And it's beautiful to be in that space now.
How your recording process day? Like, do you do piece or is let's go? Yeah.
I do what it depends on what the song is calling. You know, what the song is calling. I went through a period, and shout outs to the whole Afrobeats and African scene. I went through a period where I was not physically writing at all again. All the gamble, those things, peace, not me. Yeah, you know, I exercise that muscle. So I'm able to do some things that way, but I'm also able to just like, okay, we start creating a beat and I'm writing and I'll do a whole verse. I don't think I ever write a hook down though. I think I just do that.
You just do it off head.
But I combine that process. I combine both processes because I've exercised both muscles. So for me, and I've learned really how not to force it. I didn't go here, my goodness.
But which part of the creative process do you enjoy most? Like which part?
I like the idea of really just watching the thing bloom. Like I said, we just start most of our work from scratch, right? So you may imagine I come here and say, yo, Charlie, today I want to do this thing. You see, say be in Ghana in independence. I want to do Yena Assassini remix, but you see, I want to make it sound like your friend is saying Asokpo, but no, I want trap drums. You know, so just say the wildest thing will come my head inside, just an idea, and then we actually start doing it, and then watching it happen. it's like
beautiful.
It's like literally
like I'm making a baby.
It's like watching a tree grow, but in a day. So imagine you could grow a tree like so. You get the seed, and you're like, yo, this one I wanted the thing. You water, blah blah, and you see it growing. Not even in a day, in an hour, like in a short time. It's so wonderful, you know. And you're like, yo, we really did this. Yeah, we wanted a guava tree and we planted it, and we see the fruits within hours. That's crazy.
Okay, so, but have you know? Okay, I'm sure you have had that kind of feeling towards like a lot of your works. Like you finished cooking and you were like, Charlie, I didn't really nobody go feel even come close to me. Like I cook, I have really really cooked. Which project gave you that kind of vibe, that kind of feeling?
I don't ever feel that way. In that sense, in that particular sense, partly because look, any kind of ego or hubris is only when I'm creating, and it's me in character.
Okay,
right? So maybe homogeneous, etc. But in being able to take myself, step outside of my body and observe it, I'm always usually grateful. Like, yo, we did that or whatever kind of thing. I'm not thinking of anybody else, etc. All that stuff. Those things I think of prior to. Like, that's what I'm saying. The conversations we have prior to and all these things, they feed into it. But I'm not there thinking like, I've reached the zenith of anything or the apex of anything. I just know that my ability to create at a high level is just something that they give me ginger. I'm just like, yo, I can create at a high level in any situation. I can be with whoever. You understand? That is why if people observe my trajectory and who I've worked with in the past, I work with the most top tier people of all time. I don't even lie. It's like, it's crazy. What's it? And just me yim, I'm like, Charlie, you need me on.
Okay.
You understand? It's like, yeah, monkeys play by their sizes. And I'm very fortunate to be playing in leagues that of people that recognize that, yo, I have something really great artistically to offer. So I'm just grateful. And I know this. Yeah, I feel I didn't know, but it's just like, yo, there's so much to do. Like if I get there, bro, I hope that happens one day. If I would love to release 3 albums in 1 year.
In 1 year?
Yes. Creatively is possible. Business is where I wonder if I can.
3 years also.
Yeah, but you should see how we are able to
first, second, third quarter.
You should see how we're able to put projects together. Not even recording songs, so bro, it's beautiful. If you come up with like, if we say like, yo, this 3 weeks we're gonna work on a project, bro, you should just watch it happen. It's beautiful. So it could to be cool, yeah, like this album, years are like to a point where some days I'll be like, oh, we should take today off. Because it's going too well. I'm like, yo, I don't even want to hit a place where like I have writer's block because the thing is going so well, like, yo, okay, let's take tomorrow off. The day after. Because it's going so well. So yeah, I don't know.
All right.
I'm just grateful.
So on the 13th, the album is coming.
It's out. So midnight on the 12th. So that's the 13th.
Yeah, but the pre-save link is
yeah. But stream it, man. Let's take this on another level. I'm really curious to see which of the songs like really people could take World Cup.
Okay.
And I'm hoping we do our first billion stream song on this album.
Prophecy. Yes. When it happens, just know that he said it on this platform.
Absolutely.
And yes, this is like a conduit for like,
the manifestation.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a conversation with M. My goat. Whatever you say is your problem. But M. Talk to the boys and girls in the WhatsApp. Make you sign up. When we go find some, go baby eat.
Left the WhatsApp, then go marry. Left the WhatsApp. The WhatsApp in agenda. Come on, the
WhatsApp group. They go find woman.
Go marry. Yeah, go marry. Or if you be woman, go find man. Find whatever.
Yes, but the album is coming.
Yes, the album is coming. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate you all and everybody I've worked with, man. Love and appreciate you.
Your rings too, man. It'd be cool.
Yeah, you get me. Like shout out to my guy.
It'll be the magnets, but you don't change it.
What's it?
Magnets, yeah.
Oh no, we're in a bit china, but not too much.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's like this is normal, something every day you wear. Or unless you are going.
It depends.
Okay. How many do you have? Like the rings?
I have a lot.
A lot.
Yeah. So right now, my flex near. Sometimes you see how big I want. So I'm wondering what April will look like.
Okay.
So this is March.
Championship rings.
Oh, send it.
They represent the albums you have released. Manifestation.
Yeah.
Yes.
My Jaffa.
All they represent the albums that you have released. So, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all.